This is Will Beamer TV. Inoue's hand wraps were they illegal? Got your order. So people were upset about that and talking about that situation with Inoue's hand wrap, right? Hand wraps. Um, they definitely are not legal in the United States to wrap your hands the way he wrapped them. But people thought that he actually stepped in the ring and fought with illegal hand wraps. That's not what happened. So the commission called it before he went in the ring. Um, but it's a similar. Okay, while people take this so serious, right? So it was a situation. I want to say it was in '09 with Antonio Margarito. Naseem Richardson, God rest his soul, was talking about it. He was talking about how when Margarito was about to fight Shane Mosley, they checked his patent, and when they checked his patent, it was like it was hard, it was like kind of like felt like a cast. So the commission kind of glanced over it. Naseem Richardson was like, "No, you need to check that." And when they turned his hand over, a block fell out of his hand wraps, and he got suspended for boxing for that. And God knows how many times he got away with that. So that's why this is such a serious matter. Shane Mosley went on to beat the hell out of Margarito during that fight. But you can give people head trauma with that. You like, bro, like boxing is very, very serious. That's why people say you cannot play boxing. You do not play boxing at all. This is not a sport where you just come in here, and just think you can just play around with it, get you a quick check and get on about your life. Bro, you can lose your life in that ring. Like you really like I always use this guy's name, bless his heart, Pritchard Cologne. Not saying it was foul play during that fight, but he was hitting the back of his head, which is not good to do to boxers at all. You're not. No one's supposed to be hitting the back of the head, but nonetheless, we're talking about hand wraps. But yeah, the most notable one that I can remember vividly is Antonio Margarito. Um, I ain't Margarito after that incident. Margarito probably after he got suspended, I think he just faded away. If y'all want to be real, I think he did end up getting a Pacquiao fight, but I want to say that might have been after Mosley. I got to do my research on that. I think it was might have been after or before. I think it was after Mosley. I think for sure. But yeah, like those hand wraps are that's not nothing to play with at all. But I don't think he didn't get in the ring with illegal hand wraps, is what people were saying. They thought he fought with him, and he was saying that it was legal in Japan. It just wasn't legal here, so they made him change his hand wraps, and they feel like Picasso was trying to, uh, I guess make an excuse. So it's what fans are saying. It's not what I'm saying. It's what fans are saying. I don't think it was an excuse. I mean, everybody wants their fair shake, but yeah, man. I mean, hey, if you got you a good team, if you got a good team, do your due diligence, man. And if you want guys to earn it the hard way, like Mayweather used to say, you're not gonna cut no corners and cheat me to beat me. Like you're gonna beat me, earn it the hard way. Like um, you ain't got to put nothing in your system. You ain't got to do nothing with your hand wraps and I ain't gonna lie. I'm sure there's guys that probably still get away with stuff like that. They just know how to mask it and do things that's under the radar that won't get caught. But eventually, man, your career gonna tell on you, man. Eventually, it's gonna come to a head. So it's like, what's the reason for cheating, man? It's not like I said, I'm not saying anyways a cheat. I'm just saying like for guys that are doing that, when you look in the mirror, you're not really like okay. So for guys that cheat or try to beat the system in boxing to get a competitive edge over an opponent, when you look in that mirror, this is why I respect the people like Ali, right? But when you look in that mirror, you're not the champion. I don't care how much people praise you and put you on a pedestal. You're not that. You're not the real champion because you know what you had to do to get it. That's why it means so much more when you win a championship the right way because you can look in the mirror and know you really won that fight. You ain't got to walk around in the back of your mind, like, damn, I cheated this dude to win. Now it's some fucked up guys out here that don't give a damn. They just like shit. I don't care. I cheated. Yup, I won. So what? Like, but the true integrity and guys that really love the sport and really are, um, you know, true champions. They understand. You know, um, like I said, if I put something in my system or I had to do something to my hand wraps to beat another fighter and I did win, I'm not going to enjoy that win like I would if I had beat him the correct way. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Some people are, hey, if I can cheat, hey, you beat. But nah, I'm just one of those. I'm old school, man. Like I got to get it the hard way, man. And when I say it like that, I don't mean like handicap me to win it. I'm just saying that I'm gonna earn it. I'm gonna get mine out the mud. I don't need to cheat you to beat you. You know what I mean? Um, Now if you can make the fight easy, make it easy. But I'm gonna do it fair. I'm not gonna try to cheat you to make it easy, if that makes sense. But yeah, man, you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We out of here.